Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today in the Hindu there was some current affairs related to communal punishments. That is, after the violence has struck in Chandigarh, there was some selective destruction of houses or demolition of houses through bulldozers in Haryana at the place called Nu, day 4 of bulldozer justice. Now, if you look at this, bulldozer justice is not very new. We have seen this in Haryana, we have seen this in Uttar Pradesh, we have seen this in Delhi, we have seen this in Punjab, we have seen this even in Andhra Pradesh when the capital, when this government was changed. So particularly in the North India, this is highly relevant or highly seen. In this context, let's look at whether this punishment which government is giving instantaneous justice in the name of bulldozer justice, whether it is bulldozing the justice or it is really giving justice to the people who have been involved in this. So this is known as communal punishment because they are selectively targeting certain houses in order to demolish it. Now, who is targeting it? It is the state which is targeting it without processing or without going through due process of law. As per Indian Constitution, you have to follow due process of law before giving justice, but this is something which is being missed. The Haryana government cannot use rights as a pretext to demolish only particular community, that is Muslim houses. So in this context, let's look at what is this article. So there has been some demolition drive which was carried in Nu, and now this is not only carried in communal clashes in Chandigarh, but it was the sequence which was seen in Madhya Pradesh, which was seen in Uttar Pradesh, which was seen in Delhi last year, more or less. Except Delhi, all these states or Janata Party, Bharatiya Janata Party ruled states. Even in Delhi, you have to understand that the law and order is in the hands of central government, which is a BJP government. So, in short, it is very clear that in the BJP ruled states, the demolition drive is against a particular community, and that community is Muslim community. They are inflicting connective punishment in the name of arresting the riots or communal disturbances. Now, look, we have to understand one thing. If there are some communal clashes which are happening in a state, it is the first failure of the state law and order. Hence, the state's failure of law and order itself is a symbolism that the state is unable to control law and order, that it has been unable to control in Manipur and Mizoram recently. Second thing, now even after not fulfilling the law and order duty by the state, now after the riots has happened, they are selectively targeting certain buildings of certain houses. Now what this means, again they are doing the second mistake, not only the first mistake, even they are doing the heinous crime of instantaneous justice by bulldozing the justice altogether. Now, the high courts of these states have immediately stepped in, and High Court of Haryana has clearly said that this amounts to ethnic cleaning, and they are trying to break down the houses without any law and order issue or without any following the law and order process. The question is whether these people have been given prior notice before this demolition or not, but there was no order to demolish, no prior notice was given. As a result, there was some officials are saying that they are encroachments, and as they are removing as per the law. If they are encroachments, in the first place you should give some notices, right? So this is not being followed. This is clearly an example that certain communities are being targeted to demolish this. Second thing is demolitions are inherently illegal in the absence of any process. I said you have to follow due process of law in India in order to get any criminal to get punishment. But this is not something which is happening here. Neither the people were given a notice, nor the people were given the orders, nor there was no petitions, neither there was something like the personal belongings and inventories were allowed to take it out. Suddenly coming and bulldozing with all the property inside that house. What you are doing? You are destroying the lives of the families, you are destroying the lives of the fundamental rights of the citizens, that is right to life, right to live, right to shelter, everything. So in the pretext of imposing extra legal punitive measures, you are showing legal bias, and absolutely this is something which is against law and order. Already the governments in Chhattisgarh has failed, Haryana has failed to provide law and order. Now this is the grievous mistake that they are doing. So judicial intervention has to be done immediately in order to put an end to all these demolition drives that they are taking place in all these states. Because building of a house is dream of many citizens or many citizens of this country. If you are demolishing this under the pretext that they have committed some communal clashes without any substantiative proof, and if you are using that they are encroaching into certain other lands, then this is something which cannot sustain in a country which we have democratic rights and we have fundamental rights are per this constitution also. This cannot be upheld. This is the article that we had. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.